Good morning. We are here at the studio of Geographical World News, and today's topic is Italy, where gastronomy and culture is one of the most important and recognized of all the world.
Hey Oscar, don't forget that Italy is known as that, but the real and official name is the Italian Republic.
Also, the very important fact is that Italy is the fifth most visited country in all of the world, welcoming about 46 million foreign visitors.
Besides that, it has the most famous designers like Gucci, Prada, and some others that are spread around the world. Also, in the 20th century, it became popular because of its designs.
Another very important fact about Italy is that it is best known for being a long peninsula shaped like a boot, as we can see here. Now, we are going to introduce you to a series of very important themes and specific themes about Italy.
We are Oscar Vargas.
Michele Interrante.
And Alondra Garcia.
Thank you, and don't forget you to stay with us.
The flag. The flag of Italy was officially adopted on January 21st, 1796. The national flag of Italy is a tricolor flag that features three equally sized vertical stripes of green, white, and red. This green is said to represent hope and joy. The white symbolizes peace and honesty, and the red stands for strength and valor. Another interpretation of the Italian flag's colors is that the red shows the violent struggle to become a unified and independent nation. The green symbolizes the landscapes of Italy, while the white represents the snow-capped Alps. Religion. Religion is a very important aspect of the Italians' way of life. It would be impossible to understand the true nature of Italy without first understanding the primitive roles that religion has to play in this life of the locals. Italy is characterized with hundreds of churches, monasteries, and shrines. Not only are these structures monuments of architecture, but they are also a symbol of the faith followed by the Italian people. The main religion in this country is Roman Catholic with 85% of population.
Politics and government. Since January 1st of 1946, Italy is a parliamentary democracy. The country is a founding member of the European Union since January 1st of 1952 and also member of NATO and the United Nations. As head of state is the president, who has mainly ceremonial functions. But the country is actually driven by the prime minister, who leads the current government. Economy. Italy has a diversified industrial economy, which is divided into a developed industrial north, dominated by private companies, and a less developed, welfare-dependent agriculture south. Also, Italy's major industries include tourism, machinery, iron and steel, chemicals, food processing, textiles, motor vehicles, clothing, footwear, and ceramics.
Italian currency. The currency used in Italy is called the euro. This currency is denoted with the currency sign E, and the code for the Italian euro is EUR. It is divided into 100 smaller units called cent. The Constitution of Italy provides that the Italy government to print the Italian euro and cent coins. It was abolished after the Second World War. The term lira came from the Latin word livra. Gross domestic products. The GDP value of Italy presents 3.25% of the world economy. GDP in Italy is reported by the World Bank Group. The gross domestic product measures of national income and outcome for a given country's economy. The gross domestic product is equal to the total expenditures for all final goods. Clothing. The areas of major interest within the Italian tradition are the Techno-Gasoleno belt. In this century, there was a particular way of dress movement which extended up until the 1870s. Milan is considered to be the fashion center of the world. The place has headquarters and business of some of the leading traditional designers, which include Gucci, Prada, Armani, Versace, and some others that are spread around the world.
Territory. Italy is divided into 20 regions and 109 provinces, each region with its own government. It's a republic in southern Europe and its borders are France, Switzerland, Austria and Slovenia. This country consists in total of the Italian peninsula and a number of islands including the two largest ones that are Sicily and Sardinia. The capital of Italy and the largest city is Rome, and the climate of Italy is highly diverse.
Gastronomy. Italian food derives most of its magic from the great abundance, quality, and freshness of its locally sourced ingredients. Italian cuisine can be difficult to define as recipes, tastes, ingredients, and cooking styles vary enormously from region to region. One thing that most people will agree on, though, is that it is one of the richest and most delicious cuisines in the world. It is mainly renowned for its exquisite flavors and fascinating variety. Pizza is surely one of the most famous exports, and in Italy it is usually baked in a wood-fired oven and very thin but loaded with fresh vegetables. Also, calzone, pesto, gelato, lasagna, mozzarella. There is no dearth of beverages either. Italian wines are the world prestige, and forms of Italian coffee like the espresso, cappuccino, and macchiato define the tastes of coffee connoisseurs everywhere. Some kinds of beans are amaretto, cynar, grappa, limoncello, in between others.
Italy competes with the United States, France, and Spain as one of the most popular destinations for international tourists, who flock to it in huge numbers. The working conditions in the tourist industry vary considerably from region to region and from business to business. Many hotels, restaurants, and bars are family-owned, and extra labor is hired at low cost during the busy months. Conditions are better for work in state-owned museums, tourist office, and transport.
Agriculture. Italy's agriculture is not very known due to the fact that they don't cultivate a lot. Even though its agriculture is not very popular, their most important products is grape and tomato in the south. But why grapes? Well, grapes because their most known export is wine, and tomato because it is the most known ingredient for their gastronomy. While in the north, livestock is more known for its agriculture, which its products are pork and cow.
Most of Italy's natural flora and fauna has disappeared due to centuries of cultivation. Most of its natural wildlife has also disappeared due to overhunting. To end, it's very important to remark that are famous for their inventions and discoveries.